Hey, are you talking, Landon? I do not understand why I can't hear you. Now I can hear you. I wasn't sure. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, man, I can't hear him. I thought he was turning green, but I couldn't hear you. That's big blinds. Oh, why is it reconnected? What happened? Yep. Yeah. Because big blinds is what it's all about. And that's what when you buy into a cash game. Hey, what's up, Crypto Bum? I don't know why the Discord chat isn't coming through, Crypto Bum, but glad to see you. Welcome, man. Welcome. But Landon's in here too in the Discord, over on the poker side on the final table. He's talking, but it won't come through the YouTube. I don't know why. But anyways, Landon, the big blind is when you buy in, right? Like when we buy in on this game here, you buy in for 100 big blinds, right? So that's why it matters. It's kind of like ticks in trading when we're talking about futures. That's how you figure it rather than having to figure it. Because like the whole reason that I started this challenge, right, is because I wanted to be able to get into a game micro stakes, as lowest stakes you can play in right here, right? And I wanted to get into micro stakes and then play up from $100 bankroll up to $1,000, just show that everybody can do it, right? Anybody can do it at a 2-5 table. So that's why we do it in big blinds rather than cash. We got cash profit on it too. I mean, we've only did it for 2 days now, but either way, it's like if you were trading an account, right? And say, I'm trading a 50K account, you're trading a 150K account. If we both make a 20 tick trade, right? So we get 20 ticks profit. We still got 20 ticks profit. You're probably going to make more than me because your position size is going to be bigger. But at the end of the day, we still only made 20 ticks. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm figuring it this way, because then everybody can do it the same way. If they're playing a $2, $5 table rather than a 2-cent, 5-cent table, well, it's still the same amount of blind. So that's just what our profit is currently. We're just running it in big blind so that everybody can kind of get that. A lot of people actually they play that way. They don't even keep dollar figures. They figure everything by big blinds. They keep no dollar figure at all, like Jashim does on his chart. You know, he's got everything figured in ticks, no dollars. That's how a lot of people play poker. They just do it in big blind. So instead of having a value at all here on your avatar or whatever, it's just big blinds. So you start out with 100 big blinds, and then you start playing and you play yourself to 120 big blinds, and now you've got a 20 big blind profit. Now, what is a big blind? Well, that depends on what size table you're playing in, but at the end of the day, it's still just a big blind, right? So somebody that makes 10K today doesn't necessarily make any more than somebody that makes $1,000 a day in terms of big blinds. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. No. It's just a number. Yeah, no, it's just a number. So on this table, we're playing 5 cents. So five cents times your profits, just the big blinds that you've made. So if we're on a 10-cent table, it's still going to be the same amount of big blinds, but it's going to be double the money because we're on a 10-cent table. It's just the way you figure your money, like a tick is $10 for a mini. It's got nothing to do with being in the big blind. It's just the amount of money that you've made. You'll get that. That'll be that profit number that's up top. Yes. Right. But we're going to move up in stakes. Once we start making money, once we start building our way up, we're going to move up in stakes. And when we move up in stakes, that profit will change, but our big blinds will stay the same because you still only make your big blind money. So if we go up to a 10-cent table, which is double, it'll still only be one big blind when we make 10 cents. It won't be two anymore because we're making that per big blind. You go up to a dollar table to where you're paying 50 cents a dollar. Now $1 is still only one big blind. So it keeps it, you know what I mean? It keeps it real throughout. So essentially, if we did it all at five, if we did it all at 5 cents, which we're not going to obviously, but if we did it all at 5 cents, you'd need 20,000 big blinds in order to make it to our 1K goal. Currently, yes. However, when we go up to a 10-cent table, so say we go up to a 10-cent table, right, and we make 50-cent profit. Well, that's 5 big blinds, right? So why 5 big blinds to the top up there? And then when we go up to a 50-cent table and we make $5, well, that's 10 big blinds. You see what I'm saying? So that'll be added to the big blind total up there. However, our profit will go up much more because instead of making $2, you're making $5, you're making $10. So the big blinds will stay the same, exactly what we actually made, but our profit will start moving up faster. Make sense? Okay. Okay. That works. That works. Hey, Paul. Good evening. Good evening, man. Sorry, I'm in the middle of the wife's cooking dinner and I'm chewing on some chips, so hopefully it doesn't bother anybody. But if you want to come to the, if you want to talk, Paul, you can. We're in the Discord as well. Yeah, on the poker side. Crypto Bomb, hello, hello. Welcome. But you can't hear them on the live stream, Paul, for some reason. I don't know why. I guess maybe you never can throughout the day. We can hear them on the other live stream, the other OBS, so something's set wrong. I just am not exactly sure what. Yeah. Hmm. And I'll tell everybody now, these stakes are tough, in my opinion. Crypto Bum, have you ever played these micro stakes like this? I've just now started playing these micro stakes, and I'm telling you what, they're much tougher than higher stakes, in my opinion. All right, Paul. No worries. No worries. Glad you could stop in. First hand, I came in. I forgot 8 something, some stupid 8 something offsuit got raised pre-flop, and 3 8s came on the freaking board. Of course, I folded. I didn't play it. So, but just crazy, just madness. Very nice, Paul. Very nice. That's good to hear. Let me try something real quick, Landon. If you're still there, let me. Can you talk real fast again?
Yeah. Try it. There we go.
There it is. Okay. Thank you. Now it's open. Now mic's open there.
Perfect.
All right. Much better. Yeah, you can hear Landon now. That's great. That's great. Close at 25 ticks on a mini. Very nice. Very nice. Nothing wrong with that. Ace 10 offsuit a good hand. It's a fair hand. It's questionable. Not super great.
Reality, I'll be rejoining you in probably about 15 minutes. I gotta step off for a second. It's
Okay.
starting to snow out where I'm at, and I am not in a snow area, so I'm gonna get home and then I'll rejoin.
Okay. All right. See you in a bit. I don't know if you're still on YouTube or not, Crypto Bum, but I just saw your message. I replied back to you. I didn't realize your mic wasn't working. Yes, this table is slow. I don't know why, Paul, but it is. And you'll get different things with that too. As you play a lot, you'll get different. You'll get different speeds on table. It just depends on how quick the people actually play. Sadly, we did. We had the flush. But we had already folded. I'm not really going to defend this hand. Just ain't got much here. I'm going to let it play through. If we can get one through, great. If we can't, we're not going to fight for this one. Yeah, we ended up with a bet. Sadly, I wish we would have stayed in. Yeah. Wish they would have stayed checking because we had nothing to defend there. It's a problem. Yeah, that is an ugly one. I think they do that to get under people's skin, if you want my honest opinion, but I don't know, Paul. I'm not sure. It's pumping. I don't know. I don't have a chart up. Thing I didn't do. I didn't open any charts up. Got all my screens used up by the live stream here, so this makes it a little easier. Yeah, the 4 hour is nice on gold. You'll see me flip to it now and again, but there's nothing wrong with trading the 4 hour. I make sure that I pay attention to when the 4 hour closes on the futures, just because you're always expecting a top or bottom wick at the end of the 4 hour, and then your other wick and flip. So you got to pay attention to that when your new hourly candle opens, right? We checked through once to try to get rope here. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's just gonna fold. Sadly. Nothing we can do with it. Tried to check it through, hoping we could hook him, but just ain't there. Yeah, it just didn't get us nowhere, sadly. I think we might go ahead and raise this rather than letting everybody limp here. Then we can get some of the garbage out. There we go. And we don't want that flush coming. We may even go 20 here. No, we're gonna go 15. I hate to go and them not call again. We don't want that flush to come at the same time, so we want to be a little careful here, right? I don't want them to call. Kind of worry about the flush draw, so we'll see here. No flush yet. We'll go ahead and go half pot, see if we can hook them again one more time before the river. Come on. You got to see the river. There you go. Fuck. That's what we didn't want. Oh, no. Never mind. All right. That's great. Look at this. How could it be any better than this? Do we go little here and see if we can hook them? Or do we just try to go big and see if they'll take the bait? Let's go ahead and go big. I think they've got something if they called here. Yeah, let's go ahead and bet them. Hopefully they raise. Hopefully they raise here. We want to hook them first. If we go all in, they'll just fold. They won't ever call us. We want to get them to call here. Come on, man. You got to call. Damn it. I should have went smaller. Ugh. All right. We bet too big. We bet too big. We bet too big. It's only a pot-sized bet. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great hand, but we didn't get paid enough for it. Dang it. Yeah. We really wanted them to call there, obviously. Oof. We don't want no part of this. They checked. We're going to go 15 just to see if they fold. If he raises, we're folding. He puts me on the 8. Nah, he called. All right. Go ahead and check it through once. Look at that, quad 8s. We're calling whatever he bets here. We have to. Yeah. Thank you. That's dumb. I can't believe he tried to bluff at that. What an idiot. Oh, sorry. I can't say that. Sorry, YouTube. Need to be careful. It's late. I'm not on my best manners. I need to be better mannered here. Yes, it is. He was trying to bet the quads there, thinking that he could knock somebody out of the hand. But the problem is, the only thing that beat us, right, Paul, was the ace. So obviously we're going to call that. How can we not, right? Yep, exactly. It was an ace. Yep. So there was no way we could get out of that. Is my I'm coming through on the Discord, right? Oh, you're not listening to me on Discord. Never mind. Yeah, I love this game, Paul. Can't help it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. That's good though. That's good. It's good to play around guys like that. I'm still kicking myself over that quad 9 hand, Paul. I wish I would have went half pot. Feel like I blundered there. Feel like that should have been a half pot bet. He might have came in and raised back up. I don't know. But either way, I think obviously pot was too big. He folded. Oh. Well, I was wondering if maybe we might try to limp here. I'm not in a great position. We might just raise to 10 and see if anybody raises up. Anyway, I think, yeah, I wonder if maybe he had a small flush. I was hoping he was looking for that flush, and he bet all the way up to that point, so it felt like to me that he caught the small flush there. And if he did, right, then he might not have called a pot bet because I could have had the ace high flush. Or the board pairing scared him out of thinking there was a full house too, which would have been there with a board pair. So, I mean, it's tough. 58, really. Pocket nines. Let top pair go. I think he snuck in there. Let's see how this plays out. What he had? I bet he had pocket nines. That's my thought on it. Yeah, I don't know why they do it. A lot of them believe, Paul, that it's a tail. I don't play that way, you already know, but a lot of them believe it's a tail as to how long it takes them to bet, check, call, all these things. I do not pay attention to the time and don't really care, you know what I mean? But a lot of them think that that's an online tail and they'll actually play that way. So sometimes you take longer when you're thinking, or longer when you bluff, or shorter when you bluff, or they have all these things that they believe different people do. So they all try to take the same amount of time every turn. And for me, I could care less. It doesn't matter to me. If you see some kind of tell out of how long it takes me to bet, good luck to you, because I don't really pay attention to the clock and don't really care. So. They could be. They could be SMC and ICT traders. You could be very right. That is hilarious. Oh, that's ugly. Yeah. We're going to see what they do with this thing. We'll call the 5, but unless we improve a lot, this is his trade was liquidated, he said. That ain't great. I'll call the 5. The 5's not going to get me out of the hands, the whole thing. Goes here, yeah, for another 5. Again, I'm not leaving over 5. He could have Jack, King. I'm playing it through for 5. Yeah, I wish they'd check it through too, but this guy could fold just not to show. A lot of people don't like to show. No, he didn't care. Yeah, see. We're good either way. We're not going anywhere over 5. It's the pot odds are. Man, there's just nothing to leave for there. Probably going to play for about another half an hour or so, and then, yeah, he got liquidated over in trading chat, it says. Paul, probably going to play for about a half an hour or so, and then get a shower and get to bed. The wife's over here trading. I hear order filled. Everybody thinks I'm the DGen. It was all upside. Well, I wonder why he took the short then. I know he says my trade was liquidated, 0.13%. I'm back in on my BCH long to try and recover. I don't know. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Paul. Yeah, I hear you there, Paul. I don't blame you. After taking a beating, it's tough to build confidence back up. Sadly, just one of those things. Learning from it's the biggest thing, right? Yeah, yeah, for sure, Paul. It's crazy. This is I kind of wanted to do this because I swear I think poker and trading are so much alike. It's crazy. I mean, I really do. So I know most people don't see it that way, and I don't really know why, but I really think they are. So yeah, I'm glad you see it. I hope more people will because yeah, I hope they will. I think they will. I agree with you. I mean, the thing is I think people just don't understand poker, and that's where the problem comes in at. They just don't understand poker, Paul. So therefore, they think, oh, poker's gambling and trading is not for whatever reason. But it is what it is, right? I mean, I enjoy both. Not gonna lie. So. Yes, they are for sure. Price, we all get confident enough. We will. Yes. Yep. I think everybody will enjoy poker. It's kind of something to do on the side. And for some people, Paul, for some people, I think it'll keep them more focused on, doing something, right? So when you're playing poker, you're sitting here doing something while you're watching the charts. So it gives you something else to keep your mind on. You know what I mean? I said Paul in the middle of that sentence on purpose. No, you've been doing much better. So I shouldn't say that, but you know what I'm saying. It keeps you some. Jashim struggled with this, and that's why he started playing chess. He started playing chess when he was trading for that exact reason. What he'd do is he'd play chess, and then he would trade in between. Yeah. So, and it worked really well for him. It kept him from over trading. So, I think, yeah, I think you just got to pick your game. Give me the rush. Yeah, exactly. I think you got to pick your game, and I think poker's a good game. I mean, I like chess too. I used to play chess with him, but yeah, I mean, I love poker. I like chess. Chess is fine, but I love poker. Can't help it. So, what an ugly hand to be in the blind with. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I for sure like poker better. I enjoy chess. I mean, I learned to play chess when I was like, I don't know, 8 or something. I learned to play chess when I was young, and I enjoy playing it, but no, not like poker, right? I could sit here and play poker for hours. It's just finding the time to do so. That's always the. Yeah, no, they're not good cards at all. I don't think we're going to make much of nothing out of this hand. And this isn't a place to steal. This board, these boards are so ugly for us every time that we get in a situation to where maybe you could take advantage of something. but I don't think our pair twos is going to hold up. Could be wrong. Somebody could be out here with ace high, but I'm going to fold to any bet, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to try to hold the twos. Especially not into a 17-cent pot. See where we hold up at here. Show your cards, people. Watch us hold. Oh my gosh, it did. That's amazing. All right, well. We can take a shot at this one, right? Hate our position. We ain't taking a shot at it. That's good. I don't like the position, honestly. We're gonna be first to act if we raise there and the big blind folded. We're gonna be first to act regardless. Because we're in the small blind, never mind. I'm gonna let that one go. It's not super strong first. Especially not to a 35 raise. And our position, we're at a huge position disadvantage, so ace king suited, I would have played here. No, but obviously all your Broadway pair. I would have called with jacks, maybe. I would have been hesitant. I probably would have. Queens, kings, aces obviously would have been an easy call here. Kings and aces, you actually could have went to a 4-bet if you really wanted to. I wouldn't have got that aggressive on one of these tables because these people will just go all in. You'll see my play is going to change a bit as we move up in stakes, only because I've figured out over the last few weeks that I've been playing these tables that you can't get super aggressive without them just pushing all in and, you know, kicking you out. So there's your ace king. That one wasn't suited, but yeah, ace king took it. So you got to be real careful what you do, because if you start getting too aggressive, they'll just go all in. And great if you got a great hand, but if not, you can get hurt regardless, because the thing is, you got a pair of aces, just say, and they've got, you know, jack queen, which is no hand to go all in on. They'll still do it. They'll go all in with that jack queen, and then jack and queen come on the board, and they've got 2 pair in your beat. So it's really, these tables, in my opinion, are really tough. That's why I was asking Crypto Bum if he's played any of these micro stakes like this, because I think the play is tough. Again, this is the best way to start for everybody that wants to start to play. Legion time, yeah. Hard to play somebody who doesn't care, exactly. And that's the thing. So essentially you have to show up with the hand. That's kind of what I found. You really have to show up with the hand. Yep, exactly. So, and this is the best way to build it. But I got to be honest with you, I think it will be easier as we get built up, as we start building this bankroll. I think it'll actually get easier. I know that sounds crazy. Most people say, what are you talking about? You move up in stakes, it gets harder. I don't believe so. I believe that the stakes will get easier. Yeah, you can't bluff at these stakes. That's the whole thing. So just call. So you got to be real careful. And there's a few places where I take lines where you can get a little aggressive and push people out, but it's very far and few between. And you'll see as you watch me play, I'm super selective about those lines. Super selective. Way more so than I will be once we get into higher higher stakes. Because you're right, they just don't care down here. They'll go all in. I've been sitting at tables where they just go in all in every hand, and it's crazy because as you see this happen, they'll do it pre-flop, and as you see it happen, you'll see a guy who actually had better cards pre-flop get killed several times in a row. So you got to be really careful down at these stakes. But I think this is good. I think it's good because anybody can come in and play at these stakes, first off. And number two, it's good to build the bankroll that we're working with. Also good because, I mean, I'm getting time in down at these micro stakes. We may learn something, believe it or not. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm learning to switch my game up a little bit, which is good for me as well. So, full house? I don't think so. I think it was two pair. Last hand was aces and kings. All right, man. See you tomorrow. I'm about to wrap up anyway, so I'm gonna play through the next. I might just head out since you're heading out. Actually, I'm gonna have a good one, man. I'm gonna go ahead and set out the next big blind. So as soon as the cards get to me, I got a couple hands here, and I'll leave out too because I don't think anybody else is even here, man. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Appreciate you stopping in and talking with me, though, Paul, because nobody else is here, I don't believe. All right, YouTube. I appreciate you showing up. All of you have a great night. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night for you guys that trade and even you that watch the poker. I'm going to be back tomorrow morning. I'll probably play some poker tomorrow morning too, guys. So we'll continue to work on this challenge. Have a good one, guys. I appreciate you guys for showing up, and I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, guys, stay consistent out there.